Okay, so in with the woodcutters. Let's go see if we can take some big meat shields for our team here, eh? Lovely. Oh, everything went better than expected. Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Dachau Fort Siege. Check it out. Today we're going to bring in the Armiger Lancers. I had a special request by someone very special. You know who you are. And I did promise you I'd use them. So here we go. Got my Houndsmen. I still love the Houndsmen, but getting a little bit old. We might switch over to some other units soon, and the X-Raiders as well. I still do love the X-Raiders. Had a great couple of matches with them recently, so we're going to stick with them. I haven't chosen these units specifically for any purpose within the map, but the X-Raiders are good for pushing up siege towers, as well as many other things. Hopefully we can trade the X-Raiders for a gold ranged unit. That'll be the aim, and also the Houndsmen, just as a bit of fire support for our team. They're very good at slowing and disrupting enemies, and we're going to use the Armiger Lancers in those nice big open areas around the centre of the map, around the sea point particularly. Cavalry's quite good, and on the end point as well. There's some scope there to do some charges if we live that long. Anyway, we get our beautiful loading in animation. Let's get started. Hitting control straight away, and that will give us access immediately to our units. If you hit control just at that moment where it starts zooming out from the main gates or wherever else it's zoomed in on, you'll immediately be able to take control of your units. So I've got a nice little trick on this one. I like to put a blue culverin right here. A green one works just as well, you just don't get as many shots, you know. We'll see how we go. So let's go here. You're first. Then we'll go. We probably should have targeted the blisters first, but he doesn't look like he's interested in me, so we'll leave him be. Oh, dolt. That's that one dead. My artillery aim is a little bit off. Front doors are opening. That's not a good thing. That can only mean a sally. And I see a lot of our friendly troops had peasants out, so I'm not going to bother withdrawing the Martellalori. They can die while pushing if they like. I have the option of turning the cannon onto the cavalry, but what I really want to do is aim for these falconetti. Yeah. Hopefully I can get them this next shot. No, it's too low. What was I thinking? To come up at about the roof level there, I think. And fire! I am annoyed. Let's go up over the roof level. YOLO. What? I feel so ripped off. That's not cool, man. I hit that dude. Don't know what that guy thought he was going to get away with setting up a piece of artillery there. It was never going to last very long. I have a shot left. Who cares? Whoops, looking at my map. So let's go. We've got 13 Martellalori left. Well, they killed somebody. What's going on? Don't have enough left now. Okay. So, we've got the option now of either the Armigers, the Houndsmen, or the X-Raiders. Houndsmen are a great support unit if you can get nice flat areas to help support your team. The Armigers, I don't want to take them in and circle round to the back point there, so really it's going to have to be the X-Raiders. Yeah, you don't see Moldau pushing siege towers very often. I hit those falconetti, and they're still a pain. Thank you, server. And can we take one this time? Oh, we overshot. Of course. Never mind. Okay, let's go. This was a nicely placed siege tower here. Just put them there ready to come up and help. These gunners here, good placement for them here actually, assuming that they're going to have some sort of support to the front. But there is a little artillery piece there as well, which is going to blow holes in them, I think. Can I get it? I think if I go in there, I'm just going to get CC'd and dead. Peasants will help. There we go. Take the opportunities as presented. Ow, 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 ow. What is behind there? There's some houndsmen and some dogs. Houndsmen are so lethal. Oof. Alright. Alright. These Iron Reapers are probably going to die. Oh! Yeehaw! What a trip. Where's the rest? Oh, I love it when a plan works out. What? Oh. Sniped by Cavalry from the side. Good shot. Okay, so we're going straight back in with the Axe Raiders. The Houndsmen are not tough enough to push up siege towers, and the Armiger Lancers can't do it at all. So my options here are limited, and that is why I've chosen this unit. Now, we did see a unit of Houndsmen up there, and they're deadly and expensive. So let's see if we can't trade Axe Raiders for Houndsmen. Ow. Those artillery on the side there are starting to get quite painful. I would just take the time to kill these guys because Pike Militia have a stun on their brace, and so they're actually quite dangerous even in 1s and 2s. They can kill or damage your troops. You get shot in the back. Look at him running away, coward. But he's dead now. Okay, so taking the A point has given us some breathing room. I can't go and get that unit behind there yet. Again, for the same reason with the Pike Militia. The Axe Raiders are no longer immune to charging through pikes like that, ones with stun on them. So we have to wait for these Pike Militia to get either out of brace or a little bit killed off. Look at this, I'm going to be able to do a crap load of damage just to these guys as they walk past. That was a big, big mistake. Let's see if these guys will advance, and if they'll advance, then we'll go run through them. Oh, ha, let's kill you. Ugh, views. Nah. Yeah, I got there in the end. Alright. I think it's time. I think it's time. Hello, Houndsmen. We'll damage these guys as we charge through them as well. A little bit of light damage. We'll get into the Houndsmen. We'll throw some axes, and that'll be the end of the Houndsmen. Unfortunately, of course, as expected, it is a trade. So we are trading a purple unit for a gold unit, no problem. Happy, happy, happy. And that's an excellent use for Axe Raiders. Where to from here? I guess we'll go and get something out on the supply point once we overrun it, but we've got to get there first, so let's do that. Ah, here's those pikes I saw before. Now, they're not going to waste their advance on me, so let's just get some damage in real nice. Oof. Uh-oh. I'm a Longsword, boys. There's 3 of you and some berserkers, and I'm going to get away. I might get away. Can run. Don't save me. Save me. I made it. I made it. Oh man, I love the meatball nature of the longsword. I had 3 heroes and a unit berserkers chasing me. Made it away. Short sword, of course, also very good for that, but can't heal other units. So here we go. We'll give these guys a damage reduction because I know that they're going to charge in. There is a damage reduction on the longsword heal if you take the right rune. So they've all got a 6% damage reduction now, and they're all ticking over 10% of their health. Here we go. These grandpas, I'm just trying to get in the front with my shield so that the damage that they're doing impacts on my shield and not my friendly modout. And these guys here, as they run away, I'm going to use my ult. And I won't kill them, but what's going to happen is they get knocked down, and then the troops behind us will catch up to them and kill them. So even if I don't get the kills, we're knocked out. A third of the unit there, I guess. So, up to the supply point. We definitely won't be taking Armiger Lancers up here on the wall. That's not a thing that we're going to do. So the choice at this point is relatively obvious. Kriegy boys, Axe Raiders, Namcans. The Namcans have been deselected. Longbowmen. Oh, God. Actually, the Longbowman's not a terrible choice for this particular spot here. Especially with, see those Namcans down there? The Longbowmen could be absolutely slaughtering them at this point if they were paying attention. We don't want to get particularly shot by this, so... Yeah, okay. Well, we pushed them away, I guess. It's something, right? It's something. If they fire back at us, though, we're in a lot of trouble. So we'd best just chill for a minute. Longbowman, what? Where are you going? Stand here and shoot the guys on the point. Use that range. All right, I'm gonna try something dumb. I want to see if I can get some shots down here like these Shinjis are doing. The thing is that the Shinjis are a lot tougher than us. We're just archers. We're not really doing enough damage here to worry about it. We'll just escape. We're just going to escape. We're going to escape. God damn it. That's unfortunate. We lost a few of the boys. 3 of them, in fact. Told you it was dumb. Didn't I? It's best left to gunners here. Gunners and heroes to shoot down because they have their extra toughness. We have some Falcon newbies firing on the point like those longbows should have been doing. Why do I call them Falcon newbies? Well, they're not hard to use, are they? Well, in saying that, you've got to learn some angles with the Falcon newbies. If you don't know your angles, they're actually not going to be very successful. So perhaps it's all about game knowledge with that unit. We do the same thing that we tried to do to the Jav Sergeants. Ow. Just trying to knock them down so that the other units, other people can catch up. Give the Reapers a damage reduction. This poleaxe is not going to grab me in here. Let's go up here. I can see some sword and shield infantry here. The doggos should be able to go down and get those while we continually shoot. It's Palace Guard. Very dangerous unit. Yeah, doggos held them up. Unfortunately, they're going to get most of the doggos. The doggos are quite an integral part of this unit. And they're hard to keep alive, admittedly. Oh, this guy's going to get absolutely shot to death. Ah, lovely. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see a short sword ended in short order like that. Well done, team. We'll just say here, we'll put some fire support into these Imperial Pikes, who are advancing in a very odd manner at a very odd time. Of course, some bleed on this glaive. He's going to go down. What was that? Oh, musket. Very well done to that enemy musket, but very annoying at the same time. That's exactly what muskets should be doing, scooting the battle at different levels and angles and looking for a way to sort of turn the tide of the battle there, and he did really well. So, I guess at this point, should we just keep using the archers for a second, or should we... Yeah... Little Armiger. Level 30 Armigers. Not a unit I use very often, so I'm not very... not super good with Cavalry generally. Except Keshigs, which are stupidly easy to use. We've got some pikes here. Now look, you don't have to be super afraid of pikes with Cavalry. Especially ones that are trying to brace against you like this, because their brace is terrible. So we're going to absolutely slaughter this unit. And at the same time, we'll probably only lose a couple. Yeah, there we go. So that unit's trashed and we lost, what, 3. And that's fine. Happy to trade like that. The brace on the Imperial Pike Guard is terrible. So we're going to stay here and we're going to tank these shots. Get out of here, you. Whoa, countercharged. Oh, boo. We don't need to bring the Armigers up right now. We are running out of time. That's a bit of a concern, but as soon as we capture this, we should be in a better spot. And then we're going to go across to B. Right, what do we got here? Arbalists. I really like the Arbalist unit. This is a unit of beat up Modau, so I think we're going to be able to take them. Watch this. Yeah, you see? Pikes are not always the answer to cavalry, especially not in isolation like that. We lost 1 and wiped the rest of the unit. That's really not a big price to pay. Ooh, look at this. Gold tier units. Delicious, tasty, tasty. Here we go. Right, back to the supply point, lads. Lads and ladies. Bit of healing for my short sword friend here. More Modau, so that was a good call to send them back rather than have them sit. Mind you, they were beat up anyway, so it's not like we had a huge amount of choice there, is it? So we'll just do our very minuscule amount of damage that longswords do to heavily armoured units. Somewhere between 700 and 1200. And we'll capture this and we're back on track to having a good times. A good amount of time, I guess is the way to say. But also good times. So with this Armiger Lancers so far, we've massacred most of a unit of Imperial Pikes. We've massacred what was, well, 2/3 and a slightly damaged unit of Modals. Do you think Pikes are a massive disadvantage to Cavalry? I don't know, man. I don't know. To be fair, you've got to look at the timing, right? I could not have done that to a full unit of Modal if they were full health. But they'd obviously been in battle, so I thought the risk was worth it. And Imperial Pike Guard, often people play them quite badly, right? So when he decided, when he saw the Cavalry, to go into brace instead of start advancing, I knew I didn't have to abort the charge. Just go in and finish them off. And so far, for my sins, I've lost 6. 6 out of 18. We have 2/3 of the unit left. But what I really need is some hero kills. Those parvies are very tempting. Very tempting. I think the Reapers should be okay to do these heroes and things. Oh, that's right, I already used it in a massive treb, didn't I? Okay, well I think Palace Guard and guns and crossbows is probably an okay thing to use them on. They're never coming back out of this. Never. That charge was a little bit messed up, but that's okay. Still lots and lots and lots of kills. And we got our hero kill too, so that's nice. That's that Falconetti unit I didn't kill. Oh, well, I hit but didn't kill earlier, I guarantee it. Goddamn servers. Okay. So, we're out of troops. We have 146 kills though, that's no laughing matter. I wonder if we go here, whether we're just out of the Falconetti's arc. So we're going to get one of two things here. We're going to start shooting into the heroes and formations, or the Falconetti are just going to immediately bomb me. And it looks like it's going to be the latter, I'd say. Yep. Oh, life be like that. Oh no, my friend, I'll save your friend. No, I guess I won't. Ow. And anyway, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to force the enemy to defend. Because we've got ranged units and things pouring fire onto the circle, if I stay in the circle, they can't just not come to the circle. They have to come to the circle and stand on it. But that short swords there have got the right idea. That pike should have stabbed me in the back. But those short swords have got the right idea. Just sit on the edge of the circle and prevent me capturing it. I have to use my bandage again. It's not often I have to use bandages. I am being a damage sponge for the whole team, I guess. So these shields. Shields are exactly what we're in right now. Unfortunately, iron cap shields, like these ones here, they don't have a line formation. So it very much limits what they're... we don't want them getting into the archers, so we'll do this. Hopefully that should give us more respectable distance between us. There we go, there's a charge. Oh, they cancelled their charge. Be a little careful with that. Prefecture Guard are very, very nasty. I'm going to do the same thing again. You know, I'm sick of those Falconettis. I think I'm going to take... When I die, I'm going to go jump on those Falconettis, I think. I might have... Yeah. Okay. Let's go get those Falconetti. Okay. So because we're respawning hero only, my options are stand on the point, set up some artillery, or take a dive on these Falconetti, and that's what we're going to do, these Falconoobies. We have a bit of a problem at the moment, and that problem is that our team are displaying extreme cowardice. Nobody's pushing the point, so I guess that's because of the Falconetti, and I'm going to try and be the one to do something about that. It's a one-way ticket, that's for sure. Let's see how many we get. This is better performed with something that's not a longsword. You know, a glaive or something could have cleared this immediately, right? A maul or something. And here's my death. And as you can see, the team are still standing well back from the point. You can see it on the map. They're just simply not pushing the point, even with 1 minute to go. Let's flash back at the end of the game. Right, and here we are at the very end of the match. Unfortunately, there's been only a couple of our heroes that are really willing to push the point, and they did actually make some progress, but the majority of our team are just sort of standing off the line. Look at those heroes that are well out of the picture with only a few seconds to go. It's a massive self-faith palm, and the guy even had a treb left. Unfortunately, our team chose to not win because they chose not to push forward. We got an MVP, nice. 1-2 for 151. 1.7 million damage done, 1.8 million damage taken, only 12 peasants in all of that. Holy heck, that turned out to be an excellent game. 1 for 39, 16 and 19. So Axe-Raiders did okay. Houndsmen, meh, but meh. They did get nuked by a musket, but the Armigers did absolutely fine, and we came in first place. Well done to the enemy team. They had a really good game. Well, boys and girls, I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the battle. Thanks so much for coming to my channel.